Hello and welcome to Hermits broadcast channel. I'm Patrick Kearney alongside
Adam Lewis.
and today your Hermits soccer gets set to take on Hammonton. St. Augustine's still undefeated on the year today, and they look phenomenal right now. That's pretty much safe to say here. Adam, you want to tell us what St. Augustine did last game?
Well, last game, St. Augustine, they won 5-0 at Millville. All of the goals in that game were scored in the first half.
Yeah, this Hermits team, both offensively and defensively, has been phenomenal this year, only allowing 2 total goals in their Cape Atlantic League play, which were to Hammonton earlier this year. So we'll see what the Hermits can do to here today.
To note, not in lineup today, Drew Davis and Christian D'Angelo. Starting in place of Davis, we have Bryce Wilson, and starting in place of D'Angelo, we have Matea.
We're about to get things underway here in just a moment. And we are off here. Hammonton begins with the ball, and they'll play it down.
Nice header there, taken by Mosley, as Alex Clark tries to take it up, leading the team in goals.
Clark plays it back in now, and that's going to be, looks to be, yes, a Hammonton throw here.
Great job setting the tone there, getting on offense early.
Yeah, that's what the Hermits have been able to do a lot this year. They've been able to really, like you said about that Millville game, they scored all 5 goals in the opening half. This team likes to get hot early, and hopefully we can see it here soon.
Yeah, they put their foot on the pedal and they don't let go until the end, so. As the ball is taken by Lamontier. Lamontier's really been a great breakout player here for the Hermits so far, scoring that game-winning goal against Louisiana.
So here goes St. Augustine here, trying to get something moving here. Hammonton here putting the pressure on.
There's a new starter, Matea there, trying to get the ball on defense.
Looks to be 4 guys against 1, but Hammonton's getting close here.
Ball's taken to the corner, out of bounds.
And they're going to give it to St. Augustine here, so I believe it'll actually be a deep throw-in for St. Augustine here.
A little bit more about the Hammonton Blue Devils. They are coached by Steve Aderzone. His 8th season, they're starting off 5-3-2 and 4-3-1 in the Cape Atlantic. As Clark. Clark takes it, clears it, gives it to Calusi. Calusi off to Mosley. Mosley takes it up. The pass, Frankie Brown. No good. Save there by Harrison Kiss, the junior.
Yeah, Harrison this year, he's been a pretty solid goalie for this Hammonton team this year. We've seen him quite a lot. In his last game against Egg Harbor, allowed no goals, a clean sheet for them, and a really impressive win.
On the season so far for Kiss, he has 25 saves for Hamilton. As Hammonton trying to start some offense here, but it's taken away by St. Augustine. Tries to give it to Clark, but Clark wasn't there in time.
This ball will get played all the way back here now. Hammonton putting on a lot of pressure, and they're going to win it.
Tried to rebound off of that pass there. Got put all the way back into their own defense.
So here's a deep throw in here for Hammonton.
Deflected by the Hermits. Matea, he might not be able to get it there. It's the header. It's up in the air. And it's cleared by Wilson. Calusi gives it chase, but nothing there. Hammonton will get the ball back. Lamontier deflects it, tries to give to Mosley, but Mosley was not there for it. As it's cleared, Calusi giving chase, but not there. What a play there. Tried to get the ball, but here's Mateo with it as it goes out of bounds.
Now here at the Hermits here, see if they can start doing something here.
Number 11 on Hammonton, Jackson Miller. He is tied with Matthew Smith, leading the team in goals with 5 so far. You should expect to see him all over the ball this game.
Just waiting here still. Finally, they're getting a ball. So I'm in here to kick it.
Trying to get the first points on the board early here.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive thus far, taking a lot of deep shots.
When you're playing a team like St. Augustine, you really got to take those deep shots, because when you take those deep shots, St. Augustine will really rebound off of those and try to get some points early on the board, as you said.
Here's Hammonton. They might have a guy here.
Looks like they got a fast break in the corner, but it's deflected. As he tries to clear, it goes out of bounds. Calusi tried to give chase, but to no avail. As it's Miller once again. Gives it off. As Hammonton clears it. Surveying the defense. As it's given off. As Miller, he's got a fast break here. Giving chase. The header. Nice save by Carr.
A great save there by Carr.
That header was right into his hands. A little bit of scary start there for St. Augustine. They're allowing Hammonton to get deep into their zone there.
Yeah, St. Augustine was lucky that ball just was exactly where he was, and because that could have been placed perfectly. It could have been an early 1-0 lead.
Great pass by Miller there as Miller regains possession here. Trying to get another maybe shot on goal here as he's not able to, as it's Fisher Brogan taking it. Giving it to Clark. Clark gives it off to Mosley, and Mosley takes it up the pitch. Mosley gives it off to Brogan. But Brogan isn't able to get control of it. As Hammonton with another fast break, perhaps, if they're able to clear it. Great defense there from Drew Davis. Excuse me, Nick Sardi, not Drew Davis. As Hammonton with another kick, but out of bounds. Just cleared it out there as nobody was deep enough to get the pass.
St. Augustine here with another throw-in now. See what they can start to work up here.
As we are halfway through the 8th minute here. Still a blank slate on the scoreboard. 0-0. As Hammonton able to take it. Defense by Frankie Brown, but ball goes out of bounds once again. As Hammonton's got it close to Carr's territory once again. As the ball's up. Mosley has tracking on it. He's able to track it with the header. As it's Matea giving it off to Frankie Brown. Frankie Brown trying to get it past that Hammonton wall of defense. He is not able to. As now it's Jackson Miller, as I said, all over the ball this game. As he has an opportunity coming off the sideline there, but no shot on goal there as he's not able to get past Nick Sardi.
So another goal kick now for St. Augustine.
It's a short kick off to Bryce Wilson as Bryce Wilson gives it off to Sardi. Sardi trying to give it up. Gives it to Clark. Clark's going to give it back to Sardi. And Sardi's going to give it to Mosley. Hammonton playing pretty aggressive there. Hammonton has it. But DJ Mosley's giving him a fight for it. He gets the ball back. Gives it up to Clark. Clark back to Mosley. And Mosley's got a fast break. Now, he's not able to get past Hammonton. Once again, he was getting double teamed there. Deflected off the Hammonton defender out of bounds. As St. Augustine retakes possession. This time a little bit closer to the goal. As Frankie Brown throws it into Mosley. Mosley with his back turned to the defender. Gives it off to Sardi. Sardi kicks it out of bounds after being pressured by Hammonton. That's Jeremiah Batista Galvez on the pressure there, giving Sardi no other decision other to give it out of bounds there. As Sardi throws it in, Mosley's able to get it off of the deflection. Mosley kicks it up to Sardi. And Sardi gives it back to Bryce Wilson. And Bryce Wilson able to reset this offense here.
Here's St. Augustine trying to make a push now. This ball's played in. Clark. No one was there, so it'll go right back to Hammonton. 10:40 gone by thus far, and still blank. So we'll see what these two teams have to work up here.
Yeah, pretty eventful start here for Hammonton as they have another shot on goal. Card makes a dive for it, but it was not on the goal there.
Yeah, but that ball was about, I don't know, 2 feet from being placed perfectly.
Yeah, Carr had no choice but to play it, even though it wasn't near the goal, but great shot from deep there. That was Matthew Smith, who I said was tied, leading the team with Jackson Miller in goals with 5. As it's Alex Clark now giving off to Mosley. Mosley takes it. He's trying to get it pushed up the field. He has it. Gives it off to Caluzzi. Caluzzi to Clark. Goal! Alex Clark.
Great pass right there. Clark able to finish it right there. Beautiful goal from St. Augustine here. They lead 1-0 early.
Caluzzi with the assist. Mosley gave it off to Caluzzi, only where Caluzzi could get it. And Clark too fast for the Hammonton defense.
And we were talking, St. Augustine, a big first half team, and there's their first one of the day. We said last week 5 goals in the first half against Millville. Already have 1 here thus far. That's Clark's 6th goal now, and now 24 points on the year for him.
Great year for Clark in his senior season. First goal in the 12th minute from Alex Clark. As Hammonton maybe trying to respond here. As it's St. Augustine ball. Caluzzi tries to take it up the pitch here. Gives it off to Mosley. Mosley got a fast break maybe, but it's deflected. Harrison Kiss with the deflection there. Mosley had a great shot there. Outran the Hammonton defense, but nothing there.
Hammonton's able to just pick it right away. St. Augustine able to get it back now.
A little bit of a tie-up there out of bounds. As it's DJ Mosley with it. Fisher Brogan giving chase to Jackson Miller. Jackson Miller gets past Bryce Wilson. And it's a collision. Jackson Miller and Nick Sardi with the collision there. Both of them trying to go at the ball like rabid dogs, but they collide and they both don't get it. As it's St. Augustine with possession now. As he couldn't track the ball there after it deflected off of his head.
Tampolini now playing some defense.
As it's St. Augustine possession now. Hammonton and St. Augustine have been playing really aggressive so far. A lot of collisions and tie-ups so far. And we're only about 14 minutes into this game. As it's going to be Bryce Wilson kicking it off. As it's Lamontier taking the kick. Gives it off to Tampolini. Tampolini gives it up to Clark. Clark pushing it up. Gives it off Caluzzi. Caluzzi can't get it. As it's cleared by Hammonton. Great clear there after the defensive stop. As it's Nick Sardi with the big boot. Back to Hammonton. Excuse me.
See a race here, and
Pushed out of bounds.
they'll give it to St. Augustine. They'll try to go fast here.
Retaking possession. It's Wilson giving it off to Tampolini. Tampolini looking to push it up here. Tries to give it to Clark, but there's an Hammonton. As Clark gives it off. The boot up. Tampolini's tracking it. Bryce Wilson with a great stop there. As I said earlier, Bryce Wilson getting the start today over Christian D'Angelo, who is not in the starting lineup today.
Hey, Bryce Wilson, being, coming off the bench, starting today, he's looked phenomenal thus far.
Yeah, of course. He's doing great job on the defense, great job clearing the ball. Doing anything.
1 for Dallas, 6 Cassidy, and 13 Gonzalez for Hammonton.
Because there's some subs here for Hammonton. As they're trying to get the ball early there. But Lamontier able to get the deflection as it goes out of bounds. Hammonton will take possession here. As it's Caden Humphreys to throw it in. As he tries to throw it in to Miller. Got tied up with Lamontier. Back to Humphreys. So Lamontier deflects. And it's out of bounds. There's a throw in by Tampolini. Caluzzi has it. The kick up to Clark, but Mosley able to get the kick. And it's Mosley trying to give it to Lamontier, but Hammonton giving chase. Lamontier being all over that ball there. As it stays in bounds, but Hammonton not able to get it before it goes out. That gray line there, that out of bounds. Really close to getting out of bounds there, but as Hammonton retakes possession, Caden Humphreys throws it in. Deflected off Tampolini. Gives it to Brogan. Alex Clark giving chase. Not there. As it's Mosley there with possession. Tries to give it to Brown, but Brown can't track it. Goes out of bounds. As it is Hammonton taking possession from their own half. Hammonton making another substitution here. Really using all the rotation that they got there. That's the kick up to Mosley. He's able to get it, but Hammonton giving chase. As is St. Augustine possession once again. After the call. As it's Sardi to kick it off. St. Augustine looking for their second goal of the game here in the 18th minute. As it's Sardi to Mosley. Mosley tries to kick it in there, but deflected off of Hammonton. As it's Bryce Wilson giving it to Tampolini. Tampolini gives it off to Lamontier. Lamontier taking it from the left corner. As it's Lamontier. Gives it off to Mosley. Almost had it there. Frankie Brown's able to get it, but Hammonton able to clear. Sardi giving chase. Sardi's in a race of his own. He's going to be able to get it to clear it to Carr. As Carr gets it, gives it to Bryce Wilson, but a little bit of miscommunication there. As it's Jackson Miller, the shot blocked by Carr. Carr has just been eating up whatever Hammonton's been giving him so far. Clean sheet for him so far going into the 19th minute. As Hammonton retakes possession, but Alex Clark giving chase. Clark has an opportunity here if he's able to recollect the ball. As it's Clark tripping up Hammonton. As Hammonton retakes possession. Scary there for Hammonton, almost let up another goal there. Great fast break there from Alex Clark. He was able to control the ball there, but the call stopped the fast break. As it's Mosley getting the Hammonton defender to get off of him. As Mosley, he's taking it up. Shot deflected by Kiss.
I've never seen that.
Great deflection by Harrison Kiss. As it's Frankie Brown taking it from the corner here. Oh, it's Fisher Brogan. They ran a little bit of a deception there. Both Brown and Brogan in the corner. As Hammonton retakes possession, but the kick is out of bounds. As Sardi's going to take it with the throw-in. As it's Will Childs coming in for St. Augustine. Sub. As Sardi has it. Out of bounds once again. As Sardi throws it into Mosley. Mosley with multiple Hammonton defenders on him. As he gives it off. As it's Bryce Wilson here. Gives it off to Childs, the new sub. Looking to make an impact here as he's defended by Jackson Miller. Jackson Miller gives it off to Drew Byer. As Byer has it, he has the open field. He's been just walking down that middle there. Nobody giving him chase. As it's Fisher Brogan giving it to Lamentier. Lamentier on the left side. Looking to create some offense here. The shot deflected by Hammonton defender. As it's Fisher Brogan taking it from the corner. The kick deflected by Hammonton once again. Hammonton, excuse me. And Sardi giving chase. And he clears it to Carr. His Carr gives off to Bryce Wilson. Bryce Wilson looking to take it up the middle. As it's Wilson giving it off to Caluzzi. It's Caluzzi trying to create some offense there, but nothing was open, so he gave it back to it's Will Childs. Gives it to Caluzzi, and Lamentier gives it to Clark. Clark trying to make a move. Caluzzi takes it from Clark. As he tries to give it to Brown, but Brown has to step back to take it. And Hammonton defense, once again, stopping St. Augustine's attempt to score there. As it's Byer not able to get it, and Hammonton retakes possession. Great defense there from Hammonton.
I've never seen it's like it won't just it's wrong. Here's St. Augustine now. They try to start something up here.
As it's Bryce Wilson giving it off. As it's St. Augustine retaking possession. Hammonton trying to give some defense there. As it's Fisher Brogan. Hammonton clears the kick by Brogan. As Brogan gets it back, gives it to Clark. Clark tripped up there, but it's right into Will Childs' lap. As he takes it, gives it to Calusi. Calusi trying to come from the left side there. The shot deflected by Kiss. Great reflexes there from Harrison Kiss. Deflects the shot from St. Augustine.
Yeah, great save right there. That ball was placed perfectly and able just to get a hand on it and keep it out of the net and keep this just a one-goal game.
These two offenses have been really trying the goalies so far. Harrison Kiss and Matt Carr getting a lot of action. As it is entering the 25th minute, about 15 minutes away until halftime. As it's Fisher Brogan to throw it in. Lamentier. Mosley has it. Mosley clears it to Childs. Childs with the shot. Wide right. As it's going to be a goal kick here for Hammonton. Not a goal kick, excuse me. Hammonton kicks it off. Almost tripped up there by the Hammonton defense. Subbing in for St. Augustine is Will Law. As Sardi has it off of the throw-in. Bryce Wilson tries to get it, and he clears it to Carr. As Carr gives it to Wilson. Wilson makes the defender stutter a little bit.
Yeah, Mr. Brunel, just so you know, what I'm basing my thoughts on that was, when I was going on the field, like for pregame and whatnot, literally, I could not hear anything coming out of the left. Okay. Yeah, one of the,
As it's the throw-in by Hammonton. Jackson Miller has it. As it's Will Childs trying to chase it, but Matt Carr able to swallow it up. As he rolls it into Childs. Childs takes it, surveying the Hammonton defense. As he looks to give it to Wilson off of Brogan. As Wilson gives it to Sardi. Sardi gives it back to Wilson. Great kick there from Bryce Wilson, curving in the air there, giving it to Will Childs. As Lamentier able to take it, but he's not able to keep it for long as Hammonton swallows it up. Hammonton able to take the ball back. Trying to get it past midfield here. Just kicking it back and forth, the defenders. As Will Law giving chase. As it is St. Augustine possession. As the kick in by Hammonton. The shot off of the goalpost. A little bit of scary situation there. It was coming in so slow the car actually wasn't able to react. Able to get a hand on it off of the goalpost and the football goalpost. As it's coming in from the corner for Hammonton. The kick. Looking for the header. As it is off of the post once again. The crossbar.
It just happens twice there in the last, 30 seconds?
What are the odds of that?
Yeah, I feel like it rarely happens these days.
Pretty interesting stuff there. St. Augustine kicks it off. As it was Calusi trying to get it. He's able to get it. Gives it off to Clark. Calusi trying to get back with it, but he's not able to. As it's Lamentier making chase. Trying to get it there. Great defense there from Hammonton.
Zoom out a bit.
As it's Fisher Brogan taking up the left side. Here in the 21st minute. Gives it off to Clark. It's a stoppage.
Stay there. You don't want to
29th minute, excuse me.
So Hammonton here, see, it's still only a 1-goal game. They've really been keeping them in it right now. The St. Augustine team's gotten a lot of chances, but Hammonton's able to like try to find ways to come back here.
Yeah, Hammonton's been great putting pressure on the St. Augustine defense. St. Augustine's really been holding them well, but it's really been a back-and-forth game so far. The only goal scored so far is Alex Clark, happening in the 12th minute off of a Calusi assist. As we have gone about 18-ish minutes without another goal. As it's Calusi trying to take it. Deflected. And Childs has it, but there's a stoppage.
As it's a Hermit down here for St. Augustine.
It's DJ Mosley.
So we'll step aside here as we'll be right back.
Injury
after-
timeout.
So he's able to get up though. So we'll just stay here with you guys for now, as this game's back on underway.
Hammonton takes possession out of bounds. As it's Peter Erneston for St. Augustine. A substitution. As Hammonton takes possession. Gives it up. Tries to make some moves here. As the ball is right into Will Childs. Gives it off to Matt Carr. And Carr with the big boot. But he gives it right back to Hammonton. Hammonton needs to take these opportunities as they get them. As they're in the half here, they need to create some offense to try to tie this game up 1-1. As we are about 9 minutes left in the first half. Still a 1-0 ball game here. As great deflection there from Ernest. Lurked the kick right there. But Hammonton able to take it back. Hammonton clears it to the defensive wall. As it's taken by Brogan. Brogan only needs to make one man miss. He's got daylight. Brogan with a shot. Off of the football goalpost.
Another one. That's the third one this game. We're still in
Crazy.
the first half.
It's the goalpost game.
We're playing soccer or football here. I don't really know.
Fisher Brogan with a great opportunity there, taking it right up the middle. And he had the shot on goal just a little bit high. As the ball's cleared, Ernest trying to get it, not able to. As it's Lamentier, gives it to Clark. Calusi with the shot deflected by the Hammonton defender. Deflected right off the kick. As we count down about 6-7 minutes left in this first half. As it's Hammonton trying to get another offensive possession. But out of bounds off of Nick Sardi. As Hammonton will take it back. Nick Sardi able to get in front of the throw-in. As Sardi kicks it up. Gives it to Ernest as Will Childs able to get it. Childs clears it. Past Lamentier and right to the goalie, Harrison Kiss. As kick with the kick. Kiss with the kick, excuse me. As the kick off. To Childs. Bryce Wilson both there. As he gives it off to Sardi. Sardi to Brogan, but Brogan's not able to get there. As it's Childs to throw in for St. Augustine. Childs throws it into Calusi. Calusi off to Bryce Wilson. Bryce Wilson with the big shot right into the Hammonton defensive wall. As it is Sardi off of his head, Hammonton retakes possession. Time is only ticking on this first half. Hammonton keep applying the pressure, but they really got to start getting the ball in the goal here. As they've been doing a really great job at getting this St. Augustine defense on their toes, but not able to finish the job just yet. As it's St. Augustine gives it off. Bryce Wilson gives it off to Cars. Kind of restarting possession there, if you will. As it is Bryce Wilson, Alex Clark. Alex Clark gives it off. And the kick up is deflected by Hammonton. But Calusi giving chase. There's a stoppage, as it is Hammonton possession.
The Hammonton players down here on one knee. It's the sub in here.
As it is Hammonton retaking possession here from midfield. As it's deflected off Ernest. Clark giving chase to the deflection. As Hammonton able to retake possession here. As Sardi giving chase. So 1-on-1 there in the corner. As Hammonton able to take possession there. Pretty close to being out of bounds there, but he's able to recollect possession. As it's Childs with the boot. Clearing the Hammonton offensive try. As it's Lamontier. What a play there from Lamontier. Giving it all he's got to make that deflection. Cleared by Kiss. As he kicks it off to the St. Augustine defense. As it's Calusi able to take it. Gives it to Bryce Wilson. Bryce Wilson gives it off to Fisher Brogan. This Fisher Brogan gives it to Will Childs, but he fumbles. As it's Jackson Miller here. Taking it from the corner. Will he be able to get some points on the board here for Hammonton? As he kicks it, and it goes out of bounds off of the deflection. But it is Hammonton ball here from the corner. As the clock winds down, only about 3 minutes left in this first half. As it's Hammonton taking it from the corner. The kick. Off of the St. Augustine defense. The shot. Off of the crossbar once again.
The fourth time now.
My goodness. Great attempt there from Hammonton. As they tried to erase that 0 off of the scoreboard, but they were not able to, as the fourth crossbar of this game occurred. Not of this game, of the first half even. Alex Clark giving chase. But he's not able to get it. But it might be Byer that's able to get it. As subbing in for St. Augustine, Bernie Rutkowski coming in. As another stoppage there. Gives Hammonton the ball back. As they kick it off of the Hammonton player's head, off of another head. As it's Calusi kicking it back to Clark, but Clark was not there in time. As Hammonton takes possession back.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
As we reach 2 minutes left in the first half. As we enter the 49th, as we enter the 39th minute. Lamentier, take it up for the left side. Will he be able to make a man miss? He gives it off to Brogan. But cleared by Hammonton. Great defense there. As what a move there by Jackson Miller. As Miller gives it off. Bryce Wilson giving chase, and he is able to clear it out of bounds.
We're dead. It's dead. The camera's dead. Lights off.
As is Hammonton with possession here. In St. Augustine's half. As it's Byer, gives it off to Calusi. Calusi gives it off to Rutkowski. As Rutkowski not able to get it, but he gives it off to Calusi off of the Hammonton defender. As it's Byer taking it up here. Less than a minute left in the first half. As it's Alex Clark taking it here. The shot deflected off of the Hammonton defender and off of the scoreboard.
That was definitely a first time. They're becoming now 30 seconds left in the opening half here.
As they got to get it quick here with the corner. The kick gets nowhere. Out of bounds once again.
Down to about 15 seconds now. So they're up there.
Time is ticking. They got to get it off. The corner kick.
10, 9,
Shot not deflected, but saved by Harrison Kiss.
3, 2.
Great save. As that'll wrap up the first half.
So what are your thoughts on the first half here? We saw a very evenly matched game, it felt like.
Yeah.
Score, the Hermits of St.
That
Augustine,
Clark goal in the 12th minute might be the deciding factor here. As we reach halftime. Very aggressive game, very close game. Really, they're going back and forth here on offensive possession, shots on goals, and crossbar hits.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty much for you right there. So it's halftime. We'll see you back And welcome back as we get set to start your second half here. Your St. Augusta Prep Hermits 1, Hammonton 0. It was the only separation in this game was the Alex Clark goal scored back in the 12th minute. It feels like it's a very evenly matched game thus far. I mean, both teams really putting on pressure, trying to, create that separation. But overall, it's just been very balanced.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, both Hammonton and St. Augustine, it feels like that they've had sort of an equal amount of opportunities on offense here as they switch sides for the second half. So, but Alex Clark and the Hermits able to capitalize on those equal amount of opportunities, getting that goal in the 12th minute, as you said.
St. Augustine, we went the ball here to start this second half.
Yeah. Hammonton started with the ball in the first half, so St. Augustine will take it. As it's going to be Matea kicking it off from the center field.
So we wait here now.
For the second half to begin. Here we go. Big boot from Brogan there. Right to Kiss.
Interesting way to start the second half. They're just going to take a shot and hope that Alex Clark was able to get to it, but
yeah, when you have that lead, you gotta play with a little bit less fear of letting up points, because you already have that 1-0 cushion. So if you let up a goal here, still makes it tied. You still got a lot of stuff to work off on, but when you're up, you gotta play fearless, I guess. As it's all for the Hammonton players back there. As number 9 at Isaac Fishman, the senior. Just today, the NJ.com rankings come out for the top 20 teams in the state. We are 7th in the state, which makes us number 1 in South Jersey, according to NJ.com, after starting the season 9-0.
Great to see from this Hermits team. I mean, they well deserve it. I mean, this team's looked phenomenal all season long here.
Yeah, just dominance from the St. Augustine team.
If you want to hear a dominant stat, this Hermits team has not trailed for a second all year. This team, 765 minutes, well, I guess you can say 766 minutes now.
As there's a tie up
there.
there.
To trail.
As Bryce Wilson is down. As we will step away.
And we're back here as Bryce Wilson is up and walking. Hopefully he is all right. As Hammonton now have the ball here. They'll kick it from the 45-yard line.
As they retake possession here. As they boot it off. Off of DJ Mosley. Alex Clark trying to get it, not able to.
Here's a chance now. Try to go fast here.
That's prep. Goal! Mike Caluzzi! Straight down the middle.
And a great goal right there. And now 2-0 here in the 42nd minute. This Hermits team comes out hot in the second half here and delivers an early second half goal. Great play right there. That ball bounced perfectly and it was just buried in the back of the net. Great stuff there.
Yeah, they had the opportunity and they took it. Caluzzi took it right down the middle. Harrison Kiss predicted it to go to the right. Caluzzi kept it right down the middle and he was able to get past Harrison Kiss, who's been having a great game nonetheless.
St. Augustine goal, scored by number 7, Mike Caluzzi. Goal scored in the 42nd minute. St. Augustine goal, Mike Caluzzi, 42nd.
As it is Alex Clark and Mike Caluzzi, both exactly 30 minutes apart, with the 2 goals for St. Augustine. As it is Frankie Brown, off to Matea. As they clear it, as the fast break begins. Tampolini tried to get it there, but it went out of bounds. As the throw in by Hammonton.
They're going to give it to St. Augustine there.
Hey, that call could have went both ways there. Pretty close call there from the referee. But he ends up giving it to St. Augustine. As it's Matea taking it. Gives it off to Will Childs as they clear it. As it's Nick Sardi from the right corner. Gives it off to Carr. With Carr to Tampolini. Tampolini's going to take it up the pitch. With the boot to Clark. Right to Mosley in the center of the field. Gives it off to Brogan. Matea has it. Catches Sardi coming off the right side. As he ricochets it back to Will Childs. And gives it off to Tampolini. Tampolini takes it. He's coming off the left side here. Mosley, Caluzzi, and Clark on the same side as him. As Caluzzi has it from the center of the field. Gets tripped up there. But DJ Mosley able to take it from him. As Mosley trying to create from the corner here. Trying to put some moves on the Hammonton defender. Not able to as it goes out of bounds. It's Mosley with the shot. Deflected. Frankie Brown has it. Gives it to Matea. Matea trying to make a move here. Gives it to Caluzzi. Caluzzi tripped up. As it is off of Caluzzi there. It will be Hammonton possession from their own goal. As the boot over the head. And Hammonton will have another possession as it goes out of bounds. But Hammonton will retake possession here. Another call that could have went both ways. As Hammonton will get it once again off of Will Childs' foot. As Hammonton throws it in. Gives it off to Jackson Miller. As is out of bounds once again. Jackson Miller takes it off of the throw-in. As it's Tampolini and Carr both making plays on the ball there. As it goes out of bounds, out of the back.
So I guess you're trying to just buy a little time, you know. Lead by 2 now. Just kind of eat that clock up.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt when the clock's ticking. 2 goals is a pretty nice cushion. As we are back after some technical difficulties.
Yeah, the computer seemed to crash, but to give you a quick recap, both teams getting some shots on goal, but no goals overall, though. Still 2-0 here.
No blood while we were down, but we are back. As it will be a corner for St. Augustine. As it will be from the corner. As Lamontier, and it's good through the uprights of the field goal at least, not through the actual goal. If this was football, at least we'd be 3 more points, but this is not football, so. As Hammonton takes it, as it will be Sardi, gives it right back to Hammonton. As it will be Jackson Miller and Nick Sardi fighting for it there. As another boot in the air. Clark almost had it. Calusi's there. As it is Mosley taking up the middle. The shot! Goal! Mosley from about the 15-yard line. He's a sniper.
What a goal right there as your Hermits now lead 3-0 here. An absolute perfectly placed ball.
Right in that left corner there. Mosley takes it, gets it past Kiss. As he puts it through. In the 44th minute. Excuse me, the 54th minute. What a goal there, as St. Augustine takes a 3-0 lead.
St. Augustine goal scored by number 10, DJ Mosley.
As Hammonton will try to respond here. As Hammonton takes it up the middle. It's Jackson Miller. Gives it off. The shot deflected by Carr. As Hammonton takes it up the middle. Gives it to Will Childs for St. Augustine. As Matea has it. Trying to create from the right side there. As Clark takes it from the middle of the field. It's Brogan. Gives it off to Calusi. Calusi tripped up. As Hammonton retakes possession. Hammonton trying to advance it up the field here. As Hammonton will take it. Hammonton tripped up there. As Hammonton will retake possession, excuse me. As Hammonton with the kick. Gets past the first line of players, but not past Nick Sardi. That's Calusi tracking it, but Hammonton able to retake from midfield. Hammonton up there. Gives it off to Jackson Miller. Jackson Miller gives it off. Hammonton will take it from the right side and is kicked out of bounds by Tampolini. Heads up play there from Tampolini kicking out of bounds, preventing the offensive attempt. As Hammonton will take it. But the line of prep defenders is there. Hammonton able to get it past. Coming from the right side. Deflected. And it's cleared. Gives it to Lamontier. Great defense there by the Hermits. As it's DJ Mosley getting tangled up there. As DJ Mosley tries to take it, but is cleared to Carr. As Carr is there. Carr looking to boot it off. It's a high one. Not too far of a boot there from Carr, but it's out of bounds. As Nick Sardi will throw it in. As we are in the 57th minute. As it's a substitution here. As Byer comes in for Will Childs. As it's Calusi. Gives it to Clark. Off the header. Lamontier trying to get in front of it. As Kiss clears it. Swallows up that attempt. As he boots it off. It's a good kick. Off of Fisher Brogan's head. As Matea tries to get it. As Mosley able to scoop it up. Kicks it up the field. And Mosley tripped up. As it is Fisher Brogan going to take it from the 40-yard line. As the offense forms, Fisher Brogan looks to lead another offensive possession here for the Hermits. As the kick almost got to the goal off of that kick itself. But Kiss able to clear it. As it's Mosley, the shot through the uprights. Over the goal there is Mosley looking for his second one this game.
This ball will be batted around here. Blow it here and give it to Hammonton.
Yeah, they were just volleying that ball around there. As it will be Hammonton taking it from about the 43-yard line. Deflected off of a few players. As Hammonton will try to not make it go out of bounds, but it goes out anyway. Off of Tampolini. As it will be Lamontier taking it up. Gives it off to Clark. Clark trying to come off the left side there. Mosley trying to get the deflection, but he's not able to as it goes behind him. As Hammonton trying to clear. Nick Sardi takes it. DJ Mosley coming up the middle. Trying to make a move here. Past the 30. Takes it to the left side here. As it's been a one-man show for Mosley this possession. He took it all the way about 20 yards there. Mosley's got some great moves on offense, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's able to, get high. He's a great player. He really is.
Yeah. When you need the ball to be advanced, DJ Mosley can get it past those defenders and get you guys in a scoring position.
There's a kick now coming from St. Augustine here. See if they can try to extend this lead to 4. Wait here now.
A little bit of deception here.
A little bit of miscommunication, it feels like. There's a shot.
The shot.
No one's really getting.
Deflected. As Sardi tries to save it. The kick. Out of bounds.
Coming up here now on 19 minutes left in this one here. 19 more minutes.
About halfway through the second half here. Pretty entertaining second half so far. St. Augustine getting 2 more goals up in this half. Looking to add on to it as Frankie Brown takes it. Out of bounds. I mean, St. Augustine, we were missing Drew Davis and Christian D'Angelo today, but seems like they haven't missed a step here, haven't they?
Yeah, they really haven't. I mean, this team's just be able to find everything going right here today for them.
Yeah.
It's a shot.
As it's Mosley scooped up by Harrison Kiss. Mosley trying to get his second goal there.
That's another thing about this Hermits team. They have so many goal scorers. You know, it's not like they rely on just one or two guys. The entire team collectively just are all great scorers.
Yeah, this is a great, well-rounded team that Coach Abbey has assembled this year. And they've been proving it this year, starting off 9-0. Just a great, well-rounded team, the Hermits, this year. As they're number 1 in South Jersey, according to NJ.com, as I said. It's Frankie Brown taking it up. Gives it off to Nick Sardi. Nick Sardi taking it from the right side. The kick. Wide left. As it's still in bounds, though. Lamentier takes it. Gives it off. Caluzzi and Clark trying to make something happen there. But Kiss able to gobble it up. So we have a player down here. Looks like it is DJ Mosley. As we will be right back.
We're back here. As we're back underway here, about 17 minutes or so left here.
3-0 St. Augustine here against Hammonton Blue Devils. As it will be Will Law in for St. Augustine. As Hammonton will take it from the corner here. This could be the opportunity to put some points on the board here. As the shot is in! Off of the corner. The deflection. Hammonton will be able to score. As it is a goal for the Hammonton Blue Devils. Wiping that 0 off of the board. It was off of a few players here.
Hammonton goal scored in the 64th minute.
Off of a few players, we are unsure who put that last touch of the ball to put it into the net there. But great goal off the corner kick for the Blue Devils.
So they're starting to try to find a little bit of way to come back here. That's just the third goal now that St. Augustine's allowed in this Cape Atlantic play. And the third they've allowed against Hammonton.
Yeah, that just shows the dominance that St. Augustine Prep has had this year in the soccer. As how many goals have they allowed this year?
3 in the Cape Atlantic, 8 total. But 5 of those were against the team in Delaware, I'm pretty sure.
9 games so far on the season. This is their 10th. Only 8 goals allowed. There's a tie up there. Fisher Brogan trying to take it from Miller. Miller takes it up the middle. Another tie up there. Seems to be some arguing on that call there for the Hermits.
I'm saying to Gus right here, you got to just take it back a bit. You're up by 2 here. You don't want to do anything dumb.
Yeah.
As
You're up by 2. You got that cushion. I don't know. As it will be a yellow card ensued on Alex Clark. He will have to be off of the field here.
Ladies and gentlemen, caution has been shown to St. Augustine's number 9, Alex Clark. This booking occurs in the 66th minute.
you don't want to do that. I mean,
Yeah, Alex Clark, he's been great for this team so far. I mean, he's a vital part of this team, and now he just got sent off with a yellow card.
he was trying to make his point there, but just a little too much, and it happens. So we'll see here.
Yeah, I get that you're trying to make the point. You disagree with the call, but when you're up by 2 in the game, you can't really do that. This will be Hammonton with the opportunity. The shot eaten up by Carr. As Carr will roll it in this time to Sardi. Sardi takes it up the pitch. He is met by the Hammonton wall of defense as it's Calusi trying to make a play on the ball. Frankie Brown is tangled up. St. Augustine will take possession. So it will be Sardi taking it from about the 50 here. A little bit past. As the boots. It's a high one. It's a far one. Deflected by Hammonton, the second attempt. Frankie Brown trying to get it. The ball is everywhere, and Byer scores! Great situational awareness there from Byer. Right place at the right time. Ball rolled right to him. He's able to tap it in on the right side there.
Yeah, another great goal right there. Just as you said, you're able to tap it in that corner. Goalie couldn't get to it, and the Hermits take a 4-1 lead now here in the 67th minute.
They respond right away to that Hammonton goal, keeping that lead up at 3.
St. Augustine goal scored by number 12, Gabe Byer. Goal scored in the 67th minute. St. Augustine goal, Gabe Byer, 67th minute.
Yeah, great goal there from the Hermits. Taking advantage of the opportunity. Byer, right place at the right time, as I said.
I think we have a foul here on Hammonton, and a yellow card.
Yellow card ensued, yeah. Once again, this time on Hammonton.
Ladies and gentlemen, caution has been shown to Hammonton's number 11, Jackson Miller. This booking occurs in the 67th minute.
Yeah, number 11, Jackson Miller. He is tied with Matthew Smith with 5 goals on the season to lead the Hammonton Blue Devils. He's a key player on this team. Gets sent off with that yellow card. As it is Law playing aggressive on the ball there. Is Tampolini able to get it? As is Rakowski trying to make a chase on the ball here. As it is out of bounds. Last touched by the Hammonton Blue Devils. As it will be Rakowski to throw it in. As Fisher Brogan tripped up there. As there will be a stoppage, and it will be Hammonton possession. Hammonton will take the kick. And it will be Will Law trying to get the deflection there. Lamentier trying to possess, but not able to do so. But St. Augustine will retake possession here. As it will be Will Childs back in for the Hermits. He will take it from the middle. Joined by Sardi and Tampolini on the defense there. As the kick out of bounds. Hammonton will take it. Running quickly here. Hammonton will take possession once again, but is stopped by the Hermits. As Hammonton clears it out. Back to the 50-yard line as they try to take it, but out of bounds. Once again, St. Augustine will have possession to throw in at this time. As he throws it in, past Lamentier to where only Lamentier can get it. Caluzzi tries to get past him. Caluzzi has an opportunity here. Caluzzi taking it from the corner, tripped up. The second attempt, no good. Scooped up. A little bit of a jam up near the goal there with St. Augustine and Hammonton players, Lamentier and Caluzzi. They called offsides there on that attempt. Feels like this game's been a really gritty game so far, don't you think? A lot of tangle ups and such.
Yeah, I definitely agree here. I feel like it's getting a lot more physical now.
That's how it is. These games wind down. We've only got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes on the dot here. As Hammonton trying to take whatever initiative they can, try to get some more points on the board. As they're down by 3, as the clock is only going to tick. So they got to start picking it up here, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Down by 3. If there's any chance of coming back, it's got to start really fast.
As it will be St. Augustine from the corner. The shot. Scooped up by Hammonton. Hammonton will boot it off. As it will be Tampolini taking it. It's Caluzzi trying to make chase, but Hammonton will get there first. As it will be Mosley trying to get it, but it goes out of bounds. Mosley back in for the Hermits after going down a little bit ago. But he is back in as the clock winds down. 9 minutes remain for this Hammonton Blue Devils team to try to spark a comeback, perhaps, against these Hermits. As Will Childs will try to take it, but it goes out of bounds. If St. Augustine really wants to lock down this game, what do you think they got to do to
Just be honest. Just burn the clock away. I mean, the clock's your friend right now. About to be 8 minutes left here. Just burn the clock down, run the clock out, and be good to go.
Yeah, they have that huge cushion of 3-goal lead against this Hammonton team. This Hammonton team gave them a little bit of trouble in their last meeting, but looks like Prep has watched their film, I guess, on this last game that they've had versus Hammonton in the season. And now they got to get this game squared away. As Mosey will take it from the right side. Mosley trying to make a move like he always does. Tangled up.
And they call a foul on St. Augustine.
On Mosley. Really?
It's an interesting call. Maybe down there, it could have actually could have been on St. Augustine. Who knows?
Yeah, in those tangle-ups, you really don't know. It's just a lot of feet flying everywhere. Hammonton will boot it off of Rutkowski's dome. As Sardi gives it back to Rutkowski. Rutkowski gets it past Hammonton. DJ Mosley, he's got to turn on the burners here. Mosley takes it up to the center of the pitch. It's Ernest trying to make chase, but he's unable to get there as Hammonton will retake possession. As it will be back to the goal as they reset this and try to chew a little bit of clock away. I mean, clock's only going to tick, and St. Augustine has realized that they've had the big enough of a cushion that they could just keep chewing this clock away and won't really hurt them. As they reset once again, yeah. They're taking it slow here. I don't blame them. They're up by 3 goals. Only about 5 minutes remain. They gotta make sure that Hammonton has no opportunity to even make this a game. As Mosley will take it, and it's kicked out of bounds by Hammonton. Smart move there by Hammonton. Mosley, he's deadly from wherever he is on the field. As it will be Byer. Great move there from Byer, shaking off the defender. Byer looking for his 2nd goal this game. As it will be Fisher Brogan trying to take it. Will Law gives it off to Peter Ernest. And Ernest's shot's wide left. Clock keeps ticking. 5 minutes remain. So will be booted off. Deflected off of Alex Clark, who is back in for the Hermits after the yellow card.
The Hermits, they'll be back at home here this Saturday at 10 a.m. versus Egg Harbor Township. Excuse me, that game has been moved. It's actually on Monday at 5:45 now against Egg Harbor Township.
Yeah, 10 a.m. starts are rough. I mean, it's probably beneficial for the Hermits that game's been moved. As the shot by Mosley.
Hammonton will continue their season on October 8th at Cedar Creek at 4 p.m.
Yeah, and then after that, they go at Ocean City. As they continue their season. As we are about 4 minutes left in this game. As there's still a heartbeat for the Hammonton Blue Devils. It's just not that much of a pulse here. I mean, the clock's only going to tick. 3 goals is a lot of time that you have to make up in this 4 minutes. So, as the clock ticks, the chances go down for Hammonton to try to make a comeback here. As the ball will be cleared out of bounds. 3 minutes left. As it will be Mosley taking it. Getting a little bit flashy there with the moves, as he always is. Gives off to Byer. And Byer taking up the center. Trying to get his 2nd goal this game. Mosley tries to take it, but Hammonton gets in front of it. Clears it. As it will be Eli McKinney in for the Hermits.
2 minutes remain in the second half. 2 minutes.
As we have reached 2 minutes left.
And offside there on St. Augustine. So we go back to Hammonton here.
I mean, the Hermits did what they did best and did what they do best in this game. Really, just apply pressure on this Hammonton defense, and Hammonton couldn't really stop it.
Yeah, St. Augustine, they love to play their own game, and that's just put the pressure on early, and once you're down, just start burning and chewing clock.
Yeah, great strategy. As almost another goal there for the Hermits. As the ball is out of bounds. There's the throw in by Brogan. It's a high one. Rutkowski trying to take it. Cleared once again. As it is Ernest. Gives it off to Mosley. Mosley has the attempt, and it is wide right. That was a close one, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely very close now as we've entered the final 30 seconds of this one now here. So maybe one final little attack from Hammonton here.
Yeah, one final push.
10, 9, 8,
As we reach 5 seconds left here.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that'll be it. Hermits pick up another victory. 10-0 on the season.
Yeah, great win here today. This Hammonton team, as you said, they were gonna give St. Augustine a challenge today. But St. Augustine was able to come out here, do what they do best, win games and control it, and a great victory here to move into to 10-0.
Yeah, only one goal scored from the Hermits in the first half, but in that second half, they really just put their foot on the pedal there. As it will be Clark in the 12th, Calusi in the 42nd, Mosley in the 54th, Hammonton scored one in the 64th, and Byer in the 67th. That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it here for us here. I'm Patrick Kearney alongside
Adam Lewis.
And thank you for listening, and go Hermits.